I rise this morning to inform the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of the satanic, wicked manifestations of the governor of Kogi State and his cronies. Mr. President, I went on a regular visit to my constituency to brief and debrief my constituents about a government-orchestrated recall program. On Sunday, I was in Kaba, where a mammoth crowd received me, and I addressed them and debriefed them on the propaganda of recall by the state government. Mr. President, after addressing them in a peaceful rally, I proceeded to Ijumu local government, where I had another very successful rally. That same day, I proceeded to the third local government, Mopamuro, where the entire community and local government came out to receive me and pass a vote of confidence on me. On Monday, being yesterday, I left my village and arrived Lokoja in the company of SSS and police. When I arrived Lokoja, I called the director of SSS that I have intelligence that the governor brought in assassins to kill me. And the SSS director provided a truck of SSS men to accompany me round. I also called the commissioner of police. We were halfway talking, the line went off, and I put up call to the deputy commissioner of police in charge of criminal investigation department. And I told him I'm in town, and I have few places to go to, and I want to also go to the Federal Medical Center to pay the bills of indigent civil servants whom, because the governor have not paid for 15 months, are unable to pay their medical bills. And some of them are to undergo minor operations, surgical operations, so that I was going to go there to offset the bills of as many as I can. The police command in Lokoja provided me again with additional truck of policemen. So the SSS and the police accompanied me to the gate of Kogi State Polytechnic, where I addressed the crowd. Mr. President, my colleagues, I just finished addressing the crowd. I got off the rostrum and opened my car to go in. I just saw gunmen from the other side firing sporadically. I ran into my bulletproof jeep, and one particular killer who is notorious and known in Kogi State as a murderer. In fact, he beheaded somebody in Okene. For that reason, he was brought to SARS in Abuja. He spent months in SARS and Abuja and was just released few weeks ago. This particular criminal was the one that came and faced my car and opened fire on my car. Fortunately, he was shooting a bulletproof vehicle and I was inside. Mr. President, somehow this thug was gunned down and his gun recovered by the State Security Service. Another thug was also shot by the waist. I got to know later that he passed on. That was how the SSS and police responded fire for fire. Those of you who saw it on the news yesterday and this morning, my coaster bus was riddled with bullets. My Prado Jeep was completely shattered with bullets. All these vehicles are now in the custody of the Kogi State Police Command as exhibits. Mr. President, the SSS protected me from there and took me to their office. And two boys in my coaster bus got gun wound and were taken to DSS clinic for treatment. Immediately this was done, I was already on my way to Abuja. Before that happened, the SSS used 2 trucks of SSS men to accompany me out of the state and followed me down to Abuja yesterday. Mr. President, this is the second attack of an assassination attempt on my life orchestrated by the Kogi state government. Mr. President, I should also put on record that while they were attacking me, we have pictorial evidence and video evidence. I saw in the midst of those assassinators the local government caretaker chairman of Kogi local government, of Lokoja local government. I saw him, he was wearing white on white. I saw the special advisor to the governor on security, Commander Omodara, retired, in their midst. I saw in their midst one of the special advisors to the governor called Adoga. He is from Lokoja. I saw in their midst one boy that already we had reported to the Inspector General of Police. He was arrested and brought to Abuja twice. He has been released on bail. He is from Kaba. His name is Arewa. He is currently on bail from the IG. He was also in their midst. And we took their photographs and we have videos of these people yesterday. Mr. President, surprisingly, later the state government made a press release where the governor said, my hoodlums killed a student. He called a member of his killer gang, a student. And I have challenged him to tell us, he's a student of which institution in Kogi State? What course is he reading and what is matriculation number? The person is referring to as a student is the criminal I told you beheaded somebody and was brought to SARS in Abuja, but released possibly with the influence of the governor a few weeks ago. Mr. President, we cannot continue like this. I am sorry to bore you, but I seek your indulgence to read section 305 of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended, and specifically I want to read 3C. Mr. President, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 305(3) reads thus: the President shall have power to issue a proclamation of state of emergency only when C. there is actual breakdown of public order and public safety in the Federation or in any party thereof of such extent as to require extraordinary measure to restore peace and security. Mr. President, I am going to seek the leave of the Senate to bring a proper motion to ask for the declaration of a state of emergency in Kogi State. As I speak to you, Kogi State is no longer passable since Yaya Bello became the governor. Kidnap is going on daily basis. Insecurity is on the rise than ever. Under his administration, there has been 4 jailbreaks in Kotokarfi prison. We cannot continue like that. There's already a state of anarchy, and we are in trouble because the insecurity in the state is orchestrated by the militarization of hoodlums in the state by the state governor. I want to also say that the Senate should cause an investigation on this matter. Not only cause an investigation, but to do the audits of all arms and ammunition in the Kogi State Police Command, specifically the armory in Government House. Because one of the vehicles that was burnt down yesterday belonging to the local government chairman of Lokoja, loaded with ammunitions. But when it was burnt down, there was massive explosion. It's in the papers today, you can read. It was reported in the papers. There was an explosion for more than 30 minutes from that bus, from that burning bus. That is where they loaded all the ammunition they brought. And they were protected by policemen from Government House. So there's a cost to audit all arms and ammunition in the police. The IG must carry out an audit of all arms and ammunition in Kogi State Command, specifically the armory in Government House. We cannot continue to allow the governor to create mayhem in Kogi State, and this is the second time there's an assassination attempt on my life. He cannot kill me because I am secured. I am hidden in the bosom of our Lord Jesus Christ, and no harm can come near me. So I am declaring before him and his cronies that I am not killable by man. I am a child of God. I am secured in him. The essence of doing this is to shut me up. But I am declaring that I will not shut up. In an unjust society, silence is a crime. All I am asking the governor to do is to pay the salary of 15-month salary of workers in Kogi State, to pay pensioners and be held accountable. And we will not stop in championing that cause. No amount of intimidation, no amount of name calling, no amount of blackmail, no amount of assassination attempt will detract our attention from speaking the truth. Because when you speak the truth, you die. If you refuse to speak the truth, you die. I will speak the truth and rather die. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
All right, thank you, Senator Dino. You will never die.